I am the sole resident and owner of Kavik River Camp. In order to run a business, I have to cater to the people in the season that they're roaming around. I need to make enough revenue to support the camp and get ready for the next year.
Imagine waking up every morning knowing one wrong step could be your last. That's the brutal reality for the cast of Life Below Zero. They don't just survive Alaska, they fight it, day in and day out. But now, rumors of tragedy are spreading. Like wildfire. Who's still out there pushing against the wild? And who has vanished without a trace? The truth is far more intense than the headlines. Stay with us, because the real stories, the ones the cameras didn't catch, are colder, harsher, and more human than you ever imagined. Since its debut in 2013, Life Below Zero has transported viewers straight into the brutal heart of Alaska's most remote and hostile landscapes. Unlike reality shows that come with prize money or stage drama, Life Below Zero has never been about entertainment gimmicks. It is raw, it is unscripted, and it shows life as it truly is for those who have chosen or been chosen to live off the grid. In this world, there are no safety nets. A broken generator isn't just an inconvenience, it's a threat to your life. A misstep while hunting can mean no food for days. Out here, there are no do-overs. What sets Life Below Zero apart is not the explosive action scenes or fabricated conflicts. Instead, it's the quiet tension that hooks you, the small yet dangerous moments where one minor mistake can mean disaster. Fetching water from a frozen river, patching a leaking roof during a blizzard, or skinning a caribou in sub-zero temperatures. These are the daily battles that define life in Alaska. The film crew's dedication is also extraordinary. They endure the same merciless cold, battling frozen equipment and dangerous wildlife, just to bring viewers an authentic look into this remote existence. This commitment to truth is what makes Life Below Zero resonate so deeply. But with a show that revolves around surviving the wilderness, the looming question has always been, has the wilderness ever claimed one of its own? As seasons passed, rumors began swirling across Reddit threads, TikTok videos, and fan forums, claiming that a Life Below Zero cast member had died. Vague posts, dramatic headlines, and blurred screenshots only fueled the speculation. And in a setting as unforgiving as Alaska, such rumors are not hard to believe. When a cast member disappears from social media or misses a new season, fans can't help but fear the worst. Amidst these swirling rumors, one name stands unshaken: Sue Aikens. For fans of Life Below Zero, Sue Aikens is more than a survivalist. She's a symbol of unbreakable willpower. Born in Chicago, Sue was introduced to the wild at a young age when her mother moved the family to Alaska. By 12, she was learning how to live off the land. As an adult, she became the face of resilience, managing Kavik River Camp, a remote outpost nearly 200 miles north of the Arctic Circle. Sue Aikens has lived through hardships that would break most people. From losing 2 husbands, one to brain cancer and another under tragic circumstances, to surviving a near-fatal bear attack, her story is the embodiment of sheer determination. In 2007, a grizzly bear ambushed Sue while she was fetching water. The bear dislocated both her hips, bit through her skull, and dragged her across the tundra. Despite the brutal injuries, Sue managed to sew her own wounds, hunt down the bear, and survived 10 days in isolation before help arrived. Rumors of her death have surfaced multiple times, but as of 2025, Sue Aikens is alive, thriving, and still sharing her life's updates on social media. Her strength and grit have made her the heart and soul of Life Below Zero. While Sue Aikens represents fierce independence, Chip and Agnes Hailstone showcase a different side of survival: family, culture, and legacy. Living near Nurvik, along the Kobuk River, the Hailstones lead a life deeply connected to Inupiat traditions. For Agnes, this land is more than home, it's ancestral. Together with Chip, she's raised 7 children, ensuring they inherit Not just survival skills, but a way of life that respects and preserves Inupiaq heritage. Chip Hailstone, originally from Kalispell, Montana, moved to Alaska in 1988 at the age of 19. What was supposed to be a temporary adventure became a lifetime commitment to the wild. Though Chip faced legal troubles in 2017, resulting in a 15-month prison sentence, his resolve never wavered. After his release, he returned to Nurvik, resuming his life of trapping, hunting, and providing for his family alongside Agnes. The Hailstone story is not merely one of survival, but a living narrative of cultural preservation in a world that's rapidly changing. Then there's Jesse Holmes, a man whose journey from Alabama to Nenana, Alaska, is a testament to passion and perseverance. Jesse isn't just surviving in Alaska. He's thriving. Known for his deep bond with his sled dogs, Jesse has built a life centered around mushing, self-reliance, and quiet endurance. But in 2022, a freak accident nearly ended it all. While helping with storm cleanup in Golovin, a heavy piece of debris fell on Jesse, breaking his ribs, wrist, and causing internal injuries. His recovery was long and arduous, but his spirit remained unbroken. By 2025, Jesse Holmes made an astounding comeback, winning the grueling Iditarod Trail sled dog race, covering 1,128 miles across Alaska's unforgiving terrain. His victory was not just a win in a race. It was a triumph of will over circumstance, proving why he remains one of the most respected figures on Life Below Zero. On the banks of the Yukon River, Andy Basset has carved out a life defined by grit and perseverance. After a severe hip injury in 2018, which nearly cost him his life due to infection, Andy had to be airlifted to Florida for medical treatment. His recovery took 6 months, and when he returned to Alaska, his homestead was in shambles. Yet, with his partner Denise Becker, a trauma nurse, Andy threw himself back into rebuilding his life, caring for their 25 sled dogs and maintaining their home. Their story is not just about survival. It's about partnership, resilience, and the determination to continue despite life-altering setbacks. Denise Becker might have stepped away from the cameras for health reasons, but her role in Andy's life remains crucial. Her quiet strength and dedication to life off the grid reflect a partnership built on mutual respect and shared hardship. Together, they showcase a side of wilderness life where companionship becomes as essential as any survival tool. Another notable figure whose journey took a unique turn is Glenn Villeneuve. Once a solitary figure living deep in the wilderness, Glenn left Life Below Zero after season 11 due to creative differences. He now resides in Fairbanks with his partner Trisha and their children. His story serves as a reminder that even those who seem destined for a life of isolation can evolve, choosing family and connection over solitude without losing their connection to the land. But while the main cast of Life Below Zero has faced brushes with death and life-altering challenges, the extended universe of the show, particularly Life Below Zero, Port Protection, has witnessed devastating losses that left fans heartbroken. Port Protection, set on Prince of Wales Island, takes viewers even deeper into the raw realities of living off the grid. No roads, no stores, no safety nets. Just sheer willpower against the elements. Gary Muellberger, a fan favorite for his down-to-earth demeanor and practical wisdom, embodied the spirit of Port Protection. But in March 2021, tragedy struck. Gary's home caught fire, and the flames claimed his life. He was 75 years old. The news devastated fans who had come to see Gary as the embodiment of rugged self-sufficiency. Equally impactful was the loss of Litzy Bautello, whose quiet strength and artistic soul made her unforgettable. A master sculptor and survivalist, Litzy stayed rooted in Port Protection even after the tragic loss of her 2 sons. In June 2021, she passed away at 62 after battling cancer. Her death didn't come with media frenzy, but for fans, it was a profound loss. Litzy's resilience, her ability to find beauty in a harsh world, and her gentle spirit left an indelible mark through the lives of these individuals. Life Below Zero and Port Protection have shown us that life in Alaska is not a romanticized escape. It is a relentless test of willpower, resourcefulness, and emotional endurance. Whether it's Sue Aikens stitching her own wounds, Jesse Holmes racing through snowstorms with his loyal dogs, or Gary Muellberger crafting a boat from scrap metal, these stories are raw, unfiltered glimpses into lives lived on the very edge. So, what do you think? Is living off the grid a bold act of freedom or a desperate escape from modern chaos? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if these stories inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because the raw strength of life below zero deserves to be seen and remembered. Thanks for watching.